Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. We are going to talk about XRP. So I'm watching the movie They Live last night. And that movie takes place in Los Angeles, California. But you know, it's relevant no matter where you live in the world. It's the same reason in Great Reset videos, I always say we're all in this together. Because the Great Reset is going to affect every single person on the planet. It's the same reason that they're always trying to keep us divided. Because if we all came together, we would never go for a CBDC. We would never go for a digital ID or a social credit score. And it's the same reason that they're always trying to keep us distracted. They don't want us to see what's really going on. But tonight I'm going to watch something from Rob Zombie. Most likely his version of Halloween. I like the way he depicts Michael Myers as a child. But always tell me what you're going to watch in the comment section. I like to read through it. So we're looking at XRP on the 1 hour chart, and it's sitting here just under 49 cents. But what are you all worried about? Because confirmed price for XRP in November is $9,557,352.90 per XRP. Do people honestly believe this nonsense? This is what trends on X on a daily basis. 146,000 views. You know, when somebody talks about a $10,000 XRP, they could see that being achievable at some point in the future. When you start talking $1 million and beyond per XRP, it starts to become absolute bullshit. Leaked confidential report reveals that financial giants BlackRock and JP Morgan have been quietly accumulating XRP. I talked about this in yesterday's video. You know, it's always a leaked report. It's always some whistleblower, some insider information. It's always like my insiders are telling me that XRP is going to hit $1,000 by the end of next year. My insiders are telling me the Ripple SEC case is coming to an end next week. It's all speculation and rumors, and it's also hype, just to get views. Let's go. The future of XRP, a potential $1 million holding. Now, this article is a very good article because people always say, how much XRP should I be holding? In my humble opinion, holding 10,000 XRP is enough if you are holding long term. By long term, I mean 3 to 5 years from today. XRP could reach $100 by then. So 10,000 XRP times $100 equals $1 million. Not bad, right? I think we're going to hit $100 between now and the beginning of 2025. Because if you look at the utility behind this cryptocurrency, I think things are moving faster than a lot of people think. And once we do hit $100, XRP is still going to continue upward from there. So it doesn't really matter how much XRP you're holding. It depends on how long you're willing to continue holding it. Boom. Rumors. XRP just hit $100 on the private ledger. The private ledger has the same value as the public ledger. The price will be reflected when everything is ready. So I think this is just rumors and more hype as well. But if XRP did hit $100 on the private ledger, it means we will eventually see $100 XRP on the public ledger, according to David Schwartz. So maybe the wait won't be that much longer. But this is what I invested in. I invested in utility. Take a listen to what Brad says here.
One of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes through that currency for that period of time.
So that's what's going to drive the price of XRP. Not hype, not big announcements like we always see, and people wonder why the price isn't moving. It's because those same announcements, whatever it is, has to continue to build out first. Then the value will come rushing into this cryptocurrency. But he is right. Right now, all we see is hype, and hype doesn't push the price. Wait until utility kicks in. Volante awarded Best Innovation ISO 222 by assessing the full range of cross-border payment clearing and settlement mechanisms, traditional and next generation, in one modern cloud-native platform. RippleNet with XRP used in cross-border. You know, Ripple wins a lot of awards. Well, even their partners, such as Volante, wins a lot of awards. But they're all winning those awards utilizing RippleNet and XRP for on-demand liquidity. Yet people still think that we're never going to break $1 on XRP. If you really know what you're holding, 3 digits will not be enough in the future. That's the way I look at it. More fake news. Roblox debunks inaccurate XRP support claims, says crypto payments are not allowed. Cointelegraph deleted their article. BitPay deleted their tweet. But that's not the big story. Cochran argued that the notification from BitPay does not indicate that Roblox directly supports XRP. He clarified that Roblox merely supports BitPay, among many other payment methods, and that BitPay supports XRP as a payment option. So you could still utilize XRP to buy things inside of Roblox, but you can't do it directly. The same way you cannot directly buy a Ferrari using XRP. In the future, however, I do see the day where you will walk into a dealership with your digital wallet, you will send XRP to the dealer's digital wallet, and that's how you will buy a vehicle. But we're not quite there yet. We're still buying things with crypto indirectly, and that's what's going on with Roblox. But this will lead to mass adoption in the future. That day will eventually come. Warren, alongside 100-plus U.S. lawmakers, is asking the White House for answers surrounding the use of crypto by groups like Hamas. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, these people in Washington, they're like the Bitcoin maxis. You know, the Bitcoin maxis only see Bitcoin. The politicians in Washington only see the U.S. dollar. But that's going to change. The U.S. dollar is eventually going to come crashing down. And what's going to rise from the ashes? XRP and a handful of other cryptocurrencies as well. And that day's coming sooner than these politicians think. Also, the #1 currency involved globally in laundering, terrorism, and drug money is the U.S. dollar. So telling me that this is a crypto problem is kind of silly. You know, long before crypto was even a thing, the U.S. dollar was funding terrorism all around the world. It was also funding drug dealing and money laundering. And I still think that money laundering is going to continue until the new financial system gets here. Then things will change very fast. Bank of America has reported unrealized losses of $131.6 billion on securities in the third quarter, growing 24.4% from the second quarter. Could you imagine if they're having these problems at Bank of America? Could you imagine the problems in your local bank? Bank of America's bond market paper losses have been under scrutiny since the collapse of several U.S. banks earlier this year. America's second largest bank with $2.5 trillion in total assets could be forced to sell these bonds at a loss if depositors want their money in a hurry. And you know, People are moving away from the U.S. banks, the traditional banks all around the world on a weekly basis. People are getting away from the bank and they're getting invested in gold and they're getting invested in crypto. And that's going to continue into the future. And we have not seen the end of banking collapse either. That's still going to happen in the future. We're going to see consolidations happening. And these bigger banks are going to swallow up the much smaller banks, one after another. White hats trolling the Knights Templar via U.S. national debt clock. Thank you for protecting us on our journey to the Holy Land. Can I interest you in any banking services? I don't understand. What's that? You give us your gold and we deposit it in one of our vaults for safekeeping and give you a paper receipt. That doesn't sound like a fair trade. Oh yes, you can use the paper receipts as money and trade them for goods and services. What happens if everyone wants to redeem their paper money for gold at the same time? We just move to the next town and start the same process over again. I think every time we see this inside the debt clock, it's like a warning of what is coming. And like I said, we're going to see more and more banks fail in the very near future. One day you will wake up and all of a sudden, the heaviness of the last few weeks, months, and years will be lifted. You may not know when that day will come, but you must stay strong and believe it's on the way, because it truly is. XRP. And that's where we are right now. We're at a time where we're watching hype on a daily basis all over X. But that hype is going to come to an end and utility is going to kick in. And let me tell you, it's going to be a very exciting time. You want to be here for it. And every day when I make videos, I try to prepare you for that. Keep you going until we get there. Because I want you all to get there. I really, really want that for all of you. And that's why I always said, let's get rich together. I mean that. I want to get rich with every single one of you. I want us to get that financial freedom that we've been holding for so long. You know, and it is there. You know, the storm is now approaching. It's just a matter of whether or not you're still going to be here. You cannot get shaken out now. You cannot get taken in by scams. Do not interact with the bots on this channel. I say it all the time because I still see people doing it. But let's get there together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.